Hey everyone, Mineycart here, you can call me Miney, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. And in this video, we're starting a brand new series. We're starting Miney's Railway Adventures, which is you could sort of consider it a spiritual successor to the train spotting series that I did a couple of years back in like 2017, 2018, 2019. So, what is this series? Well, I am currently working on a goal to visit all railway stations in the UK. Now that number is an extensive number, it's over 2,500. I'll put the exact number here put it here in the edit. Currently I'm working my way through that. Now at the moment I've done about 106, I think it is at the time of recording. And I haven't really recorded too much on those journeys. But what I want to do today is bring you guys up to speed so that in the next episode I can start, next time I go out and start doing more stations, I can start recording a bit more because I've been getting a bit more comfortable with it. So yeah, let's go ahead and I guess look through the first 100 or so stations. Now I want to preface this by saying that I have a thread on Twitter which has all of the stations that I visited. Basically each station I visit I take a picture with the sign and I put that there. So if you want to see that thread, I'll link it in the description below, along with obviously just my Twitter in general, so you can follow along. Now, what this video is going to be is it's mainly going to be me looking through my folders of photos and videos and playing some of them for you, talking over, my visiting of certain stations, etc, etc. And obviously I'm going to try and do this in a way that I don't end up inadvertently doxing myself in the process, because nobody wants that. So, we start our journey way back in January of this year, where I visited Birmingham International. Not for the first time, but for the first time in a good while. And I took a picture at Birmingham International. I decided to get a train down from my local station to Birmingham International. It took a little bit, but we got there in the end. And I thought, you know what, we'll just have some fun and we'll begin this journey. It wasn't even meant to be like a journey at that point. I just took a picture of me at Birmingham International. Then on the 17th of May, my first proper train journey happened when I found the West Midlands Day Tripper ticket. A ticket which costs you only £8.20, and you can go anywhere on the network, basically, within the West Midlands area. It's really useful. I'll attach the image of where you can go on screen. It's really useful. And on that day, I managed to tick off a few stations. Marston Green was one of the stations I ticked off. Birmingham New Streets and San and Dudley, I believe, were the three that I ticked off in total. Also, I will preface as well, by the way, I do have a Ko-fi now, which I've set up with the main intention of having any proceeds that go to it towards going towards train stuff. So if you want to, contribute towards my train stuff, be sure to support me on Ko-fi. Link, as always, down in the description below. So yeah, I went to Marston Green, San and Dudley, and Birmingham New Street that day. Now, those weren't the only stations I went to, but those were the ones that I got pictures of, and it was after this that I sort of started the idea of let's do this as a bit of a challenge. So I'll include some of the pictures on screen now of that day. It was a day out with my support worker, and I really enjoyed it. The next train trip I took out after that was the 5th of June, where I went to Lee Hall. Basically, I had a bit of money. It was near payday, but I had a bit of money, so I thought I'll check off one of the station. I'd already done Birmingham International, Marston Green, so I thought I'd work my way up the line and do Lee Hall, which I did. There's a bit of footage from this day, including my first sighting of an 805 Vero train. We'd think they were very brand new at that point, whereas now they're quite a, not an old thing, because it's only been 5 months, or 4 months, but they are, less new now. So here's some footage from that day. Yeah, I'm not sure about exactly what my expectations are for the Vero trains. I hope they're good. Obviously, I'm not riding it today. I'm just watching it come in and out. But I'm hoping I'm hoping that they're still going to be good. Obviously, they've got the Avanti livery, which I really do like. I think the colours combine really well. I think it looks best on the Pendolino, so I'm really curious to see how they've done it on the Averos. I'm not a fan of the inset doors from what I've seen. I like the doors that come out, not the doors that are inset, but we'll see.
1633 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston.
We might be coming, so let's get ready.
The next train to arrive is
So yeah, that day was a lot of fun. The next day was the 6th of June, where I was travelling down to Leamington for some commitments with some projects I was working on. So, and the people I was travelling with had, paid for me to go by train. So what did I do? I went by train, of course. So I got the train down to Leamington, and of course I managed to tick off Leamington and Coventry on the same day. I obviously, for those of you that don't know, I grew up in Coventry. Also, this was the time when I had pink hair, so or purpley hair. So like my hair in a lot of these pictures is purple. I've since been back to Leamington a few times, and it is a really nice station. I've been there 3 times. This wasn't actually the first time I've been to Leamington. I went to Leamington in like late March, but it was the first time that I'd like stopped and had a proper look around, took some pictures. And I also got some videos from that day, which I will attach now, including, I believe, this was the first time I saw Class 390 121 Opportunity, which was really cool to see.
May we have your attention, please? For your safety and comfort, this station and platforms operate a no smoking policy.
Stand clear platform 3, please. Train is on the approach. Stand clear platform 3. Good morning, yellow line.
So the next day I went out and about was the 10th of June. I am again. I'm looking through some of these pictures to remind myself of what I did that day. There's some pictures of me with There's some pretty cute pictures of a bird that I saw apparently on the way to the railway station. Uh, oh yeah, there's this cute picture that I just found of cute. It's a picture of basically I was standing at the end of the platform of Birmingham International, and the 390 that was coming in stopped literally level with me. It was it was a moment of like, oh hello. There are some videos from this day, including the climate train. Apparently, and I have a clip called "Climate Train!" exclamation mark. So I'll attach some of those videos for you now. And actually, yeah, I am remembering this day now because looking at that video, the Voyager and the rain one, you can see it was pretty rainy that day. The first day, really, I'd really dealt with rain, which is mad to think about, especially given it was like the middle of June. Like, it was raining for no apparent reason. Okay, so now we move to the 12th of June. I'm slowly but surely making my way through. So at this point, I don't think I'd visited any new stations. I'd just been, going to a few places. So this is where I first had a proper binge and I visited a load of new stations. After visiting Lee Hall, Leamington Spa and Coventry, on the 12th of June, I visited a bunch of new stations. I went to Adderley Park, Smethwick Golden Bridge, Tyseley, Dorridge, Birmingham Snow Hill, Five Ways, University, Warsaw, Rugeley Trent Valley. I also went to Birmingham Moor Street that day, but I couldn't get a good picture, and the picture I did get of Birmingham Moor Street, it said Mingham Moor Street, and I'm like, I need to retake this picture, because it's bad. I also saw, I suppose this is kind of an exciting thing, I also saw the Pride train for the first time, 39119, the Pride train, which was really cool to see, and it just was awesome, the fact that it was Pride Month, and I got to see the Pride train, and ride on it to Wolverhampton for the first time. It was honestly a lot of fun. I love that train, and it's been out of service for a few weeks, and today it seems to have come back into service, so I'm really happy. So next time it's near me, I'm definitely going to go see it again, because I miss it. It's so pretty, that train. I know some people don't like it, because it's quite a big, just like throwing colours at a train, but like, I quite like it. I think it's quite a good, bold statement, and I think it's important, kind of thing. So I'm just looking through the pictures from this day. There's a really nice picture I took from Snow Hill, and I have a few more of these as we go by, because I like this view of Snow Hill over the road. And going up the hill, it's really cool to see. There are also a couple of videos on this drive, including the Pride train leaving Wolverhampton, so I'll play those for you now. She's so pretty. Okay, so that happened, and then this was around the time I set up my Ko-fi, and a very generous person called Mr. Nixoman himself donated. I think it was like £40, and I used some of that money to go on another train trip. So on the 18th of June, I went out on the trains again. You guessed it. I'm going out on the trains a lot this month. Quite a lot. And there was a bunch of stuff that happened that day. I went to a bunch of stations. I saw the Pride train again. And there's a bunch of really cool pictures which I'll sort of flash through on the screen. There's also some videos which I will play for you in a moment, but let me quickly show you, or quickly say where the stations I went to. We went to Wolverhampton, Jewellery Quarter, Birmingham Moor Street again, Tile Hill, Cosley, Rowley Regis, Old Hill, Longbridge, and that was it. Those are the stations that we visited that day. And I felt really excited, that we were taking off these stations. I also saw, like I say, the Pride train at Coventry. That was a lot of fun. And then, that was it. It was a popular month because, again, on the 27th, I was out and about seeing trains. I got this really cute picture of trains at Marston Green, which I thought was really cute, and I had a nice time, and I took plenty of videos, including seeing the Pride train again. So, lots of cool pictures. Hey guys, Miney from the edit here, and you may notice I sound a bit sick. That's because I am sick while editing this video. But it's giving me something to do, so I'm not complaining. Anyways, I edited this video in full, and I sort of realised that it was kind of long. Basically the full thing, I think, came out to something like 47 minutes. And I was like, that's a bit long for a video, especially the first training video I'm doing on this channel for a while. So I'm going to split it into 2 parts. This is going to be part number 1. So thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, please like it, and if you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. We'll be back in a couple of days. I'm not entirely sure when. I'm planning to even release the first part of this, so at some point I'll probably put a pinned comment down below about when part 2 will be coming out. It won't be long because it's basically fully edited. But yeah, that's going to be it for me now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye!